I'm Mike Rillstone and I'm Chair of the Digital Advisory Board. My vision for the Digital Advisory Board is to make the system work better for the patients, for the people that work in it, for their families and for the citizens of New Zealand. I think you have to start broad because digitisation is not limited to one place. So this isn't about just hospitals. This isn't just about technology. This is about the whole system.
I'm Chai Chua, the Director General of Health, Chief Executive, Ministry of Health. What do I expect the Digital Advisory Board to achieve? I expect them, one, to help us lift the awareness of the digital agenda, particularly at a governance and the Chief Executive level. Secondly, I would expect the Digital Advisory Board to help us to achieve a momentum and an increase in pace around the adoption of the appropriate digital technologies.
My name is Anne-Marie Kavanagh and I'm Chief Technology and Digital Services Officer for the Ministry of Health. So the role of the Digital Advisory Board for me is fundamental and critical to the success of us really looking to bring innovation into the health sector. I see them and I see the board as really providing strategic direction and advice and really help guide our decision making around technologies and also strategies that we may want to implement within the sector within New Zealand.
We need to understand that the pace and the scale of change is very fast, very significant. And I think as a health system, we need to actually embrace the change and think about it, particularly those in leadership positions. And when I say leadership position, it's not about us just understanding for ourselves, but how do we create space in our respective organization to allow the fast movers and the innovators to actually be listened to and be encouraged to actually introduce those innovations, because whether we like it or not, it will happen.
Innovation can be defined in a number of ways. It's quite useful to think about it from an analogy point of view, and I saw a great one yesterday, which basically said that the invention of the light bulb would not have occurred through continuous development of the candle. I think that's a perfect analogy for what innovation has to be. Basically, it's a matter of making sure that, first of all, that there is some unmet need that needs to be addressed. Secondly, that there's some technology that's going to address that need in some way, shape or form. And thirdly, there has to be a value proposition that will enable the innovation to be developed. And if all three of those things are present, then innovation can occur.
Innovation is taking ideas to the point of where they deliver value. So it's not just an idea, we've got plenty of ideas, but having the skill and the process to be able to deliver value, and it could be health outcomes, it could be commercial returns, it could be customer related outcomes, but it's taking ideas and delivering real value, but not just value on a case-by-case basis, but value that you can scale and replicate. So ideas, innovations that you can scale to large numbers of potential customers and benefit large numbers of people.
The role of clinicians and health professionals in delivering innovation is critical. I think without understanding the key components of the system from the grassroots, what can change and what does good look like, from their perspective, we're running blind. I also think from a citizen and patient consumer perspective, we have an equal challenge. I think the role of the Digital Advisory Board is to bring these two elements together.
Well, I think really the way that the agenda has been set up, the ambition to use new technologies and to bring them into the health sector is fairly visionary, and it's very exciting for New Zealanders to really look at how we improve their health through new technologies.
The Digital Advisory Board has a very important role in encouraging, leading and finding ways to incentivise the sector to move forward with a digital agenda. Part of this is providing good information to support good decision making, providing outside counsel looking in, and recognising when good things happen and adopting them. We need to change the way we think. We need to accept that digitisation is moving quite fast and the health sector has an opportunity to adopt, engage and lift our performance on the basis of leveraging these technologies. But it's not all about technology. It's also about recognising that some business processes lend themselves to significant improvement through digitisation, and some business processes would do well from actually being reinforced through digitisation.